So what's up, guys? I spent like all the money for the commercial um, on these new teeth. So once again, I had to shoot it on the iPhone. Um, Go to Yeezy.com.
After Kanye West's bizarre Super Bowl commercial promoting his clothing website Yeezy.com, the front page of the website now sells one single shirt. This, a t-shirt with a swastika. And yes, this is real.
Clearly, Kanye West is confused. He's lost it. He's gone on a tirade as of late with this anti-Semitic stuff. Now, a lot of you guys know that a while back he lost his endorsement deals with Adidas and everything like that over these types of comments, and he's been angry towards the Jews that run the businesses that are really in control of where he was getting his money from, the record industry, the clothing companies, and things like that. He's got a lot of anger and stuff built up towards him, which is sad because this comes off the cusp of him openly professing to be a Christian, making Christian music, telling people to believe in Jesus. And he seemed like he had a sense of normalcy starting to peak out through all this craziness. And now he's been on a downward slope. I'd go as far as to say he's worse than ever before. And I think a lot of this has to do with some of the stuff that goes on in the background that we don't see. He's been misdiagnosed for bipolar, and it turns out he may have autism. I don't know. That's totally possible. There's been great people to do incredible things with autism as a diagnosis before. But on top of that, it gets more spiritual than we even think, guys. There's people that are being used by the devil to misdiagnose this man with certain things, give him medication he doesn't need. I wonder what that does to the body after taking the wrong medication for years. Medication can kill. And so with that being said, medication can also induce psychosis, which I think that some of these posts and tweets and whatever you want to call a post on X now, I think that's why we see some of these posts like this. Check this out.
Kanye West went on an absolutely egregious anti-Semitic tirade on X, saying to his over 32 million followers things like Hitler was so fresh, and any Jewish person that does business with me needs to know that I don't like or trust any Jewish person.
This is crazy. This is a very bold and outlandish statement to be making for someone that's in the public eye. Now, me personally, I believe the bulk of this is trolling. I believe the bulk of this is to get eyes on him. This was on Friday, days before the Super Bowl post, right? So he's doing all this. He's getting 7.4 million views on the top one that says Hitler was so fresh, 4 million views on the bottom one. And there's so many reposts and retweets, and so many people are liking this, which is crazy to me that anyone out there would like this. Even if you are a person that believes in the Nazi beliefs, a black man said it. So I don't understand why anybody's even liking this. There's so much confusion, and this is what the devil does. He uses foolishness like this to just sow discord amongst people and get people talking about it and ruffle feathers. Now, here's the important thing that we must know about Kanye. Is Kanye does everything with intent. He has a purpose behind everything. And if he's doing this, it's most likely a publicity stunt, masked as craziness and psychosis. But with that being said, though, I do think that there's part of this stuff that he really is going through, some spiritual stuff, influenced by the devil, demonic oppression. Mixed with that medication you don't need, and then you got this type of recipe. You know, it's a disaster right here. I do think that, like I said, a lot of this is just to get people talking. And now that his drop has come, to get people buying his product. Now, what do you think is going to happen if you see a black person walking around with a swastika shirt on? Like he said that he tried to repurpose the Dixie flag back in the day. That didn't go so well. This stuff has extreme hatred built into the symbolism of it. So you can't repurpose something and try to make it like, I mean, I know people did that with the N-word, right? But even that is something totally foolish and nobody should even be doing. I don't call anyone the N-word, right? And I'm a black man. I just don't do it. I don't see the need to degrade anyone by calling them something other than what their name is. I think this is all a tactic to get people talking because Ye even though he's kind of fallen off in certain areas, his name still holds weight. He's still a very popular person. And when he does stuff like this, it gets people talking about him for a while. And then after the storm dies down, he does another crazy thing to get people talking about him some more. It's just what he does. It's how he is. It's his persona. And I know there's a lot of people that are mad and majorly upset by this. I get it. You have the reason to be mad. You have the reason to be infuriated by this because this is uncalled for. This is not good behavior. And it's going to sow seeds of discord between a lot of different people, a lot of different color groups, a lot of different ethnicities. And especially with the war in Israel going on, this is just tasteless. It's bad timing. It's just not something that anyone that would have been a Christian would have ever done. And that's why I don't really believe that his conversion was true, because for someone to backslide as far as Kanye's went, maybe the Christianity thing was just a publicity stunt as well to get people talking. Because how do you go from being a rapper promoting sin, then all of a sudden you're talking about Christianity, promoting faith in Jesus and grace, and now you're going all the way demonic, all the way to hate, all the way to the left, as far as you can get. And this is just not a good look. I don't know that people are going to be too affected by this, because this is the type of behavior we have come to expect from Kanye. So I don't truly know how many people are going to be upset by this. But as a man of faith, I think it's totally ridiculous. Israel is the Holy Land. Even though most of the people there don't believe in Jesus Christ, it's still a land where we need to pray for. It's still a land that is holy to us as Christians. And not only that, guys, we need to pray for Kanye. Whatever he's going through, whatever he's doing, if this is authentic hate or if it's just a publicity stunt, we need to cover this man in prayer. I know this isn't the type of thing that people want to do in a situation like this, because they're like, no, like this is bad. But you're supposed to pray for your enemies, right? So if you don't like this, if you don't like Kanye, I'm not a Kanye fan. Don't get me wrong. I don't care for Kanye. I don't care for his music. I don't care for his clothing. But with that being said, I care for him as a person because God loves him. So we gotta cover him in prayer, guys. This is a rally cry. I do this quite often these days because, man, this world is going crazy. We need to pray for Kanye, guys. So if you guys have it on your heart, put Kanye West in prayer. I know this is a sensitive subject for a lot of people that are Jewish out there, and my heart goes out to you guys. I know that we don't believe the same way, but I do believe that this is wrong, and I am speaking up on it. What are you guys' thoughts on this? Do you think it's a publicity stunt? Do you think it's a cry for help? Or do you think Kanye is really just racist? That's going to do it for this one. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Until then, God bless.